Now, Dave Kopel, fresh from his appearance before the Senate Judiciary Committee, is joining us now, Research Director of the Independence Institute. Dave, thank you for your time, sir.
No, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, so, briefly, what were your thoughts on today's hearing before the Senate Judiciary Committee?
I would say Chairman Leahy did a good job of having a panel of 5 diverse witnesses with different perspectives and giving everybody a fair presentation of keeping the hearing under control and giving all the different senators with their own diverse perspectives a chance to contribute and ask questions. So as congressional hearings go, this was actually, I would say, a reasonably constructive one.
Were you, it was interesting. I kind of expected and thought, Dave, that you would perhaps get more engagement from gun control advocates who were, on the Senate Judiciary Committee. But really, it seemed like there was very little engagement from the other side.
No, I think Dick Durbin was the one who really wanted to, who took me on and asked me what he, wanted to be some hard questions. But other than that, they generally did not. But that's also the question of the approach of a smart prosecutor, and a lot of these people are former U.S. attorneys or DAs and things, or lawyers. Is you don't ask the witness a question unless you know what the answer is going to be.
Right. All right. To that end, one of the folks who was there speaking out in favor of new gun control laws was the chief of police for Baltimore County. He endorsed virtually all of Senator Feinstein's proposals.
Yeah.
And I thought it was interesting, Dave. It seemed like his argument was, look, we have restrictive gun laws in Maryland, but there are other states that don't have restrictive gun control laws. They're to blame for our high violent crime rate, even if their violent crime rate is lower.
Yeah, it's sort of the same argument you get from the Mexican government as well. We have a right to arms in our Constitution in Mexico, which we basically ignore, and we've got a homicide rate 7 times as much as the U.S., where most people in most places can buy guns in a reasonable way. So it's all America's fault.
I mean, did you have a chance or an opportunity to address that or to talk about that at all today?
No, it's you answer the questions you get, and you can maybe veer off a little and answer a question that some came up before. But I would say that the chief's views on this were sort of outside the mainstream of what the hearing was really about. I mean, there's sort of like global complaint of the gun prohibitionists that, the only thing wrong with the D.C. handgun ban was that everybody else hadn't banned handguns too, and that's, if that had worked, it would have been great. The committee really wasn't interested in going in that direction, and it was only Senators Durbin and Whitehouse who were kind of still in that, like, guns are bad, people shouldn't carry them, the sort of old-fashioned early 90s anti-gun mode.
Right.
Even Schumer and Al Franken, and Amy Klobuchar, who were all, will vote for any gun control proposal that could ever get to the floor of the Senate, were still making a point of saying how they respected the right to own guns and agreed that Heller should be accepted and people should just get used to it.
Interesting. Listen, Dave, I know you've got a run here, but I really appreciate your time this afternoon. Hope we can catch up again very soon.
That would be great.
Dave Kopel, Research Director of the Independence Institute, and one of those testifying before the Senate Judiciary Committee earlier today with us here on Cam and Company.